do it.
Hey guys, this is Versatile from VST Power, now host and Project Phoenix Media. In today's video game tutorial, I'm going to show you a very simple way to play Halo 2 on your Xbox 360 online for free, no Xbox Live. We're going to use a program called Xlink, and it's pretty easy to set up, and let me show you how this works. First thing we want to do is let's go ahead and let's get the Xlink program. So you go to teamxlink.co.uk, go to the download section and download the latest version for Windows, which is 7.4, download it and install it. At the same time, go ahead and make a forum account at this website as well. Once you have done that and you install the program, next thing we should do is set up a port forward. So for your computer IP address. If you don't know how to do that, let me just give you a real quick crash course. If you go to the command prompt and type in ipconfig, find your network adapter that you're using to connect to the internet right now, and find your IPv4 address. In my case, it's 192.168.1.134, and my default gateway is 192.168.1.1. So now if I go into my web browser and type in that IP address on my gateway, it's going to take me to my router. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. I already did before. Once you're into your router, go to your port forward section and go ahead and create a new rule. In my case, I did a rule where it applies to both TCP and UDP. I did port 30,000 and 34.522 for my IP address 192.168.1.134. Save that rule and then save it on your router and you're good to go. So that case takes care of that networking part. That's pretty simple. Next thing we want to do is we need to set up the shortcuts properly on your computer if you're Windows 7 or higher. In my case, on Windows 10. So if you're on Windows 10, what you want to do here, the easiest way is just type in Xlink, go to My Stuff, and then go to the folder directory called Xlink, and here's your start menu programs. So you can right click each of these shortcuts, go to Properties, Compatibility, set it up for Windows Vista SP2, and run this program as administrator, and do the exact same thing for the second shortcut and the third shortcut. If you're Windows 8.1 or lower, you might have it a little bit easier if you go to your start menu, find your shortcuts, and then right click on the go to Properties and do that modification. But Windows 10 is a little bit different, so that's that alternative method. Once you have that done, next you want to set up a static IP address on your computer. So let me go to my network connections. It's under your control panel. Once you've got that done, go to this section called Change Adapter Settings. And in my case, I have two connections. I have one connection. I'm using a wireless USB dongle to connect from my router to my computer. At the same time, I have an Ethernet cable connected to the back of my computer to the back of the Xbox 360. So what you want to do on your Ethernet port is right-click, go to Properties, and then go to IPv4, Properties, set up a static IP address. So in my case, 192.168.1. whatever. In my case, I did 123. Subnet mask 255, 255, 255.0. Everything else you can leave blank and you're good to go. And you do not have to do anything with internet connection sharing. So I had left that blank and everything is still working fine. So you got your cable connected between your computer and your Xbox 360. So let's go ahead. Let's turn on the Xbox 360. And then at the same time, let's go ahead and turn on your Xlink program. So let's go over here. I'm going to say Start Kai. So this program is going to pop up basically. You're going to have to log in. So go ahead, log in right now. Okay, so once you're logged in, it looks like this. You can also click on this orbital button over here. This is your configuration tool. So this is what my configuration tool looks like. So if you want to mimic my settings, by all means, go ahead. Here's your username and password and so on and so forth. So click on save and you're good to go. At the same time, if you click on metrics here, you want to make sure that this reachable says reachable or yes. Eventually, you'll get there once you start your console and actually log into the game and everything. And then you also want to make sure that it says found console down here. If you don't have your console found on here, you have no hope to actually play online. So make sure you check your ports, check your firewalls, and you want to make sure this says the found console. Eventually, this is going to say reachable, so I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. So go ahead and close that metrics. Now, how do we find the game arena? So if you go to game arenas here, on the left-hand side, we're going to go to Xbox, and then we're going to go to first-person shooter, and then we're going to go down to Halo 2. Now, why are we playing Halo 2? Because, unfortunately, a lot of gamers, for whatever reason, just play Halo 2 and they don't play anything else, basically. Once you've done that, go to Latin America, and then go to here, the solo retos. At this point in time, Your Xbox 360 is already on, and you're going to have to set up a static IP address, which I'll talk about in the next portion of this video tutorial. You load your Halo 2 game, you go to your system link, and you should see a lot of different games hosting, and you can join them and have a lot of good time. So that is the video tutorial on the PC. So with that said, let's jump straight into the hardware tutorial, and let's do this. All right, so let's do this. What I have here is I have my Xbox 360, I got my wireless game controller, and then I have my laptop down here, which is using Xlink running right now. I'm in the Latin America servers. I got a USB dongle for wireless from the laptop to the router, and then I have an Ethernet cable from the laptop to the back of the Xbox 360. So on the 360, the only real item you gotta do is set up a static IP address. So let's go to settings, go to system, and then we're gonna go to network settings. Here I'm gonna go to wired network, and then go to configure network, and go ahead under basic settings, go to manual, and set up IP address that makes sense for your network. So in my case, all my networks is 192.168.1 dot whatever. So in my case, I did a 133. Subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. The gateway is the IP address, which is the same as my router, which is 192.168.1.1. Once we have all that stuff squared away, go to done, and then that's it. Now we can go ahead and launch the game. So let's go back to home, and let's play Halo 2. Alright, I can't skip the movies, but that's alright. We'll get there. Alright, press start to continue. Let's select the profile. Don't sign in. And let's do this. System link. Select your profile. And then what's going to happen here is you're going to have games that's going to show up. Sometimes you might need to restart your Xlink program because I've been sort of sitting around a while on my laptop. So let me go ahead, pause the video, logging out of the Xlink program, restart it, and we should be good to go. Let's do this. Alright, I got it working. What I ended up doing was I totally shut down the Xlink program, restarted, went back to the Latin America servers, and then the servers repopulated. So if I go back to the main menu, system link, profile, game show up. So let's go ahead and join a game. Wow, look at this one. We got 16 players in the party. That's freaking badass. Let's do this. I haven't seen these many players in one game in like a long time. So that's today's video game tutorial, how to play Halo 2 online, Xbox 360 using the Xlink program. If you guys have any nitpicky questions, leave a comment here on the YouTube page. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Once again, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.